Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A vital decision leads to a gut punch of heartbreak. Bold and Beautiful's Liam has been in a breakdown since spotting his woman kissing another man in the city of eternal love, and he's formerly managed to conduct his wrathfulness and pain into a couple of poor opinions, but his coming bone may be the most surprising. How it'll turn out, however, may not be what he or observers are awaiting. After seeing Hope kiss Thomas in front of Rome's major Colosseum, Liam was left devastated. The first person to be along after the stunner was high-sex wife Steffi, who set up herself on the entering end of an ill-advised kiss. However, what does that say about three? If two wrongs don't make a right. Indeed, after having it out with Hope, who rather revealing told Liam that the only explanation she had for kissing Thomas was that it was the first time she had felt suitable to breathe in eons, Liam made a beeline for Steffi's place. Satisfied that her hubby Finn wasn't on the demens, Liam informed his partner that he'd asked Hope for a divorce. His marriage was over, having cryptically mentioned his regrets during a layover at Spencer Publications to Circle and Wyatt. Liam also demonstrated what he meant by that by submersing for Steffi and kissing her again. Yep, Liam was fraudulent on a woman exchange, but Steffi was having none of it. She read him the hoot act for macking on her again when just days before she had told him in Rome that kissing her was unhappy. Reminding her poisonous partner that she was well free of him and happily married to Finn, Steffi advised him not to repeat the guest and knowing to speak of it again. That mistake may come back to hang Steffi in a big way, but that's another story. Liam apologized for his impulsivity and Steffi advised him to get past his wrathfulness and look to forgiving Hope so as to keep his family complete. Given that he respects his former woman and tends to hear to her, it's a safe bet that Liam will have a change of heart and decide to give it another shot with Hope, which brings us to the gut punch of heartbreak that's ahead. Bold and Beautiful spoilers indicate that Hope will entrust in someone she shouldn't, and that someone will really be Thomas. There's no denying it's a bad idea to turn to the man you cheated with and who used to be obsessed with you, to bandy the unraveling of your marriage and your hubby's fury. As is used to be on detergents, passing frequently turns into comfort, which turns into another kiss. Yes, Hope and Thomas will kiss again per sod. It's at that veritably moment that we anticipate all hell to break loose as Liam finds himself in a heartbreaking situation to end the week. Presumably, he'll show up at Forrester Creations to give Hope the good news that he's going to take her back, only to find her in a lip lock with Thomas in the office when he opens the door. And that, as they say, will presumably be that, as a teaser for the following week hints at one couple ending while another begins. What do you suppose will be with Liam and Hope? Let us know in the comments. Lets Thomas take over line. Steffi's idea becomes reality. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffi Forrester lately made a suggestion to Liam Spencer, who was floundering in the fate of his divorce decision. Steffi pushed Liam to repair his marriage, but Liam refocused out that he'd still have to deal with Hope Spencer co-parenting with Thomas Forrester and working with him at Forrester Creations too. Still, Steffi suggested that perhaps Hope would leave Forrester Creations and let Thomas take over the line. Liam argued that his trust issues with Hope would remain, but we want to concentrate on Steffi's idea for a moment. Could Hope really abdicate and hand over the arm of Hope for the future to Thomas? Will Steffi's idea come reality? Indeed, if Hope doesn't walk down from Forrester Creations now, it could clearly be commodity she chooses to do down the road. Still, he'll need her to make some offerings and meet him half. If Liam ever reaches a point where he'll consider forgiving Hope, Hope will have to forgive Liam's own Steffi kiss blunders, but that doesn't change the fact that Liam can't trust her around Thomas. There's no getting around the co-parenting thing since Hope will always be Douglas Forrester's mama, but the work problem could fluently be answered. Hope might turn in her abdication and let Thomas take over the line since he knows her vision so well anyway. There's no need for Hope to be so hands-on when Thomas can prognosticate what she wants, so she might take a step back and anticipate him to handle it on his own. That would fit with Steffi's suggestion and might open the door to Hope's reunion with Liam ultimately. B&B suckers know Liam and Hope always feel to end up back together sooner or laterally, for better or for worse. Liam may move himself that he can find a new path forward without Hope. But will he review formerly he faces life without her? Hope may continue to explore effects with Thomas as well, but there's no guarantee their love will stick. Rather, Liam and Hope might be on a long and winding trip that's fated to end in their reunion. That said, Liam may not be suitable to tolerate Hope's work cooperation with Thomas, so Hope could abdicate for the sake of rebuilding her relationship when the time comes. Thomas would no doubt be dissatisfied by that news, but it might be commodity he has to learn to live with. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Hope's life is on the verge of witnessing some big changes, so stay tuned for updates about Thomas. Wyatt intervenes, Liam divorce demands. The bold and the beautiful spoilers Wednesday, July 5 reveal that Steffy Forrester worries about Thomas Forrester. Wyatt Spencer will try to intermediate before Liam Spencer makes a huge mistake. Liam is induced that he wants to disjoin Hope Spencer. Steffy Forrester is concerned about Thomas Forrester. The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that Steffy is veritably concerned about Thomas after learning about the kits he and Hope participated in Rome. Steffy knew that Hope had passions for her family indeed, though she protested when asked. Still, Steffy didn't believe that Hope would actually make the first move. Thomas was obsessed with Hope for times, although she was married to Liam. Thomas has continually tried to come between Hope and Liam until lately after he went to Remedy and dealt with his issues. Steffy has formerly indicted Hope of being worried because Thomas is no longer obsessed with her. Has Hope's conduct caused a change in Thomas' passions? Wyatt Spencer intervenes. Liam has been crying on Wyatt's shoulder for months now because Hope was forced to rehire Thomas for her line, Hope for the Future. Liam wanted Thomas fired and anticipated Hope to agree not to work with him again after Thomas' sabotage broke Logan's marriage to Ridge Forrester. Liam has professed that Thomas was the person he didn't trust, and yet Hope was the bone who kissed Thomas. Thomas has been a perfect gentleman since Hope rehired him on Steffy's asseveration. Liam is dead set against forgiving Hope indeed, though he has done much worse during their marriage. Will Wyatt be suitable to reach Liam? Liam Spencer wants a divorce now that Liam saw Hope kiss Thomas. He's hellbent on getting a divorce. Of course, if the tables were turned, Liam would anticipate remission just like he has every time he has cheated ahead. Liam says that he cannot unsee Hope kissing Thomas, but how numerous times has Hope been forced to unsee Liam in Steffy's bed? Liam's double standard will really ruin his marriage. Unfortunately, Liam doesn't have Steffy there to pick up the pieces. Steffy has made it abundantly clear that she's happily wedded and Liam needs to back off. Is Liam ready to be on his own for a while? Will Liam eventually accept the fact that Steffy won't be there in the way he wants this time? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.